Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Harshivara and you're watching the live video where I figure out how to code. So let's begin and let's see what we have for us today, and without wasting more time. So I'll adjust this camera for you guys, and now I can get started. The last time we finished till here, I think I only got a few steps left. Let's get this over with. Yeah, I've been avoiding this for a long time now. Okay, let's just get this over with, man. Yeah. So authentication with socket.io. Currently you cannot determine who is connected to your WebSocket, while request.user contains the user object. That's only when your user interacts with the web server, and with WebSockets you have no request and therefore no user data. Yeah, that's true. One way to solve the problem of knowing who is connected to your WebSocket is by parsing and decoding the cookie that contains the password session, then deserializing it to obtain the user object. Luckily, there is a package on npm just for this that turns one's complex task into something simple. Decoding the cookie, Okay, let's get started. What will I do? Just a second. Okay. Okay, so passport.socket.io, connect Mongo and cookie parser have already been added as dependencies. Yes, that is correct. Require them as, so let's require them. I know where to require them exactly. Let's go here. In here, I think, where should we do it? One the way to solve the problem. I think we will require them as follows, of course, as Mongo store. Require them as passport socket IO Mongo store. So passport socket as passport socket IO. This is that. This is that. Yeah. It should look like this. So they literally gave us all the code for us. So Mongo store require connect Mongo session. URI is process.env.mongo URI. Yeah, we already have the Mongo URI, so we can connect. A new instance of Mongo store called known as store. Let's save it after this. Saved. Now we just have to tell socket.io to use it and set the options. Be sure that this is added before the existing socket code and not in the existing connection listener. For your server, it should look like this. So IO input output dot use what? Passport socket IO. Okay. 1 second. This does not include passport socket, by the way. This only includes Mongo store. This doesn't even include cookie session. Cookie parser respectively. Cookie parser. I'll have to declare all three then. Also, we need to initialize a new memory store from XY session which we previously required. It should look like this. So I have to do this and this, by the way. I see. Let's get that done first. Constant this equals what? Passport socket IO Mongo store. Right. Passport socket IO, Mongo store, and I know cookie parser. This has already been declared, so I can ignore that. But passport socket needs to be declared. Let's what would they want require them, so I'll require them. Has this already been decided? Okay. This declared but never read. I know, not yet, my friend. Express session, so the same way passport socket. How will I know? I think I can know with package.json file. Cookie parser looks like this. Paste. And passport socket looks like what? Passport.socket.io. That is the way. Nice. Okay, so they've been required. Also, we need to initialize a new memory stored from Express session, which we previously required. It should look like this. So this and this. Okay, I'll move these two lines here. Save it. Wait, a little bit down. Yep. Cool. These are not called yet. That's okay. Yeah. Now we just have to tell socket how to use it and set the options. So now I can read this. So passport socket IO dot authorize. Then it is given an object as an argument. It is now an object is passed as an argument, which stores cookie parser, key as this, secret as this, store as this, success as this, and fail as this. I suppose I don't know where this is from. We'll have to find out. I think it's one of the methods probably, and we'll probably do it in the database. For it sure it's note that configuring passport authentication for socket.io is very similar to the way we configure the session middleware for the API. Right. So if I press enter and paste this, we'll take cookie. Okay, previously when we configured the session middleware, we didn't explicitly set the cookie name for session key. Yeah, express.sid. This is because the session ID, the session package was using the default value. Now that we've added another package which needs access to the same value from the cookies, we need to explicitly set the key value in both configuration objects. Yeah, once I work on a project, I'll understand this more. Right now I'm reading this aloud. Be sure to add the key with the cookie name into the session middleware. The session middleware would be this, yeah, app.use. So this is the middleware. Save uninitialized, resave true. Is this where I add it? Yeah. Be sure to add the key with the cookie name. To the session middleware that matches the socket IO key. This one. Also add the store reference to the options near where we set uninitialized to true. Okay, I have no clue what this is, what we have to do with this, so let's go here and understand authentication with socket IO. Okay, in the server.js, of course we do this auth first, then we initialize the app with express, then we have HTTP input output, then passport socket, then Mongo store, then the URI, then the store itself. Okay, this is the correct order. Then we have app.set, correct, app.use a session. In this I am supposed to add this keyword. Okay, the same thing I just found here. I see. Let's copy this line and add it. This right now this is cookie secure false. Am I to make that true? It is supposed to stay as is. Okay. Comma. And store is to become store will have the value store. Yeah, that's correct. Initialize the session, so I'm not supposed to edit all of that. Okay, I am coming back. So be sure to add the key with the cookie name. So I added the key with the cookie name to the session middleware, which is this middleware that matches the socket IO key. Also add the store reference, near where we said save initialize to this necessary result to relate to it. Okay, now define the success and fail callback functions. What does this do? So it is a function called this unauthorized success. It takes two arguments, data and accept. Acha, console.log. Okay, accept null is to true, null and true, and another is okay. Function unauthorized fail, data, message, error and accept. So these are the four arguments. If there is an error, throw new instance of an error message. Wow, whatever the message is. Failed connection to socket IO and whatever the message is. And if it accepts, then you do this. Okay. If error, throw new message. Wow, that is so cool. The way they wrote this. Wow, pretty cool. And if it is accepted when you press accept, I'd like to find out what this accept function call does. Accept in socket programming JS, please. Oh, by the way, this is something I came across today. This is generative. This is a generative response. But yeah, it's a generative AI, an experimental response which will attempt to explain whatever I've searched. Pretty cool. Let's read what they're trying to say. And yeah, this is a pretty cool explanation. Let's find out what it says. In socket programming JavaScript, the accept method is used to accept an incoming connection from a client. The method takes no arguments and returns a new socket object representing the connection. A socket object can then be reused to send and receive data from the client. The accept method is typically used in conjunction with the listen method. Oh yeah, server.listen, http.listen, yeah. Socket. Okay. I have to define these two callback functions. Where? These are callback functions, that's cool. Okay. The usage object, I think, if I think about it, I don't know where I would put this callback function. Where? Define success and fail. Unauthorized success and unauthorized fail. Yeah, I can define them. The user object is now accessible in your socket object as socket.requires.user. For example, now you can add the following. Again, where? In here, user connected. Here, it will log to the server console who has connected. Yeah, I would like to check. Where do I define this? In here or in the routes.js? Root would ensure authentication. Is this? It is authorization, not authentication. So not in here. Server.js, what would it check? Successful connection to socket IO. That would be, yeah, but okay, let's find out. Paste, and we have to print this where. If okay, for example, you can add the following. So let's read this what it says. Maybe reading it will help you understand what I'm to put. So socket.request.user.username. Where would we get socket as an argument? Where would I get this? Socket Is socket passed as an argument somewhere? To do that, I can use command if socket is passed as an argument here. Maybe I'm supposed to add that there. Disconnect current users. Yeah, I've asked it to print by, but anyway. Are we still at authentication with socket IO? Yes, we are. Yeah, and I didn't see it before. Are the two functions defined here? Yes. Unauthorized success, and then we have the process in port. Okay, no problem. I can call them above. That's okay. But this also does not print that message. Where let's go here. Let inside the mydb thingy. A user has connected user count current users. A user has disconnected. Unable to continue successfully. What was the message? User from a socket request. Socket dot. I see 29 instances. Socket dot on. What was the request? Socket dot request. Username in here. IO emit user. IO.on connection IO emit user count. Instead of user count, this says user. Interesting. Connected true. So a lot of things happened here. In that case, let me wait a minute. This is not now. This is my code. My bad. We are not to interfere there yet. Then why is this message not in here? Okay. The first instance happens in announced new users, not even authentication with socket IO. Yeah, this in this and that is this is not updated. But what I'll try is let's put this here. That's the only place where it makes sense because this is the only place where socket is passed as an argument. Yeah. Nowhere else is it. Nowhere else it is. It isn't passed as an argument anywhere else. Let's find out. To do that, I just put this and press command. It will run the code. Will it run the code? It will take some time, I think. Should be a dependency test timed out because it has to start first. Cookie parser should be a dependency. I'll ask it to run this again. Now it works. Pretty cool. Although okay, so announce new users. I'll be right back. Something's happening. Hello, Ayan Khan Pathan. I just saw your message. Hello. Hi, are you still here? To know that, I think you've left, but no problem. Thank you for joining, Ayan Khan Pathan. Maybe I can see you later. Okay. But I'll be right back. I need to wash my face a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes, please. Thank you. Yo guys, I'm back. Let's get going. Okay, so we are done, almost there. I think only last two things to go. Oh, come on, move. Only two things now: announcing new users and sending and displaying chat messages. Pretty cool. Let's get going. I burned myself. Announce new users. Many chat rooms are able to announce when a user connects or disconnects and then display that to all of the connected users in the chat. Seeing as though you already are emitting an event or connect and disconnect, you will just have to modify this event to support such a feature. The most logical way of doing so is sending three pieces of data with the event, the username of the user who disconnected, the current user count, and if that username connected or disconnected. Change the event name to user and pass an object. Okay, so think this is what I'm to change. This connection, change the event name to user now. So io.emit this. So user count will become user and pass an object instead of current user. So we pass an object containing the fields username, current users, connected to be true or false for disconnection of the users. Be sure to change both user count events and set the disconnect to send false for the connected field. What? On disconnect, we also have to do these. I get it. Move. Okay. True. That's it, right? Yeah, I think only three fields. We have to add only three fields. Let's add them. Username will be username. That is not a variable. What is the variable then? Let's to know what the variable is, we have to go here. Username is socket username. My bad. Yeah, socket.request.username. Current users is current users. As simple as that. Connected is true. I'll copy all of this and paste over this. Yeah. And what else? That's it. Yeah. But I'll make this false. That's false. Current users will only be current users. It won't be anything else. Okay. I see how you're playing. No problem. Current users is current users. Okay. So on disconnect, you do three things. You say a user has disconnected. You decrease the count of current users, and you emit a user object. An object and a user as an argument. Okay. Also, user has connected is printed here. By the way, where this line goes is someone's. It's a mystery for everyone. So I'll comment it out for now. Let's read this. io.onConnection socket current users, then io emit user with username, current users and connected as true, then console.log a user has connected, then socket.on again disconnect. So one was connection and one was disconnect. Disconnect is inside the connection itself. Okay, so we've added that much. Now your client will have all the necessary information to correctly display the current user count and announce when a user connects or disconnects. To handle this event on the client side, we should listen for user, then update the current user count by using jQuery to change the text of num users to number, as well as append a list item to the unordered list with ID messages with name has joined left to chat. So I have not worked with jQuery for a long period. I am familiar with it, but I'll need practice just like everyone. So let's find out how to do it. An implementation of this could look like the following. So this is exactly what it would look like. If I read this, it will now make sense if I go through this. So we pass a user and a callback function that takes data as an argument and then passes what, it processes all the data as this. Okay, so we have num users, an element with the id num users dot text. So the text of that will be this. Then we also call a variable, declare a variable called message that stores data dot username and data dot connected has joined the chat. Oh, so if data is connected, then you print whatever username has joined the chat, or if they are not connected, then it prints has left the chat. Oh, makes sense. Okay. Then of course, in any element with the id messages, you append a list item that literally prints this message as a list item. Okay, it doesn't literally, it does that. Yeah, okay. So name has joined or left the chat, this and that. Okay, I think I'm supposed to add this in the clients.js file. I can see this is in that language itself. No other page, no other file uses this language. I mean, writes the messages here. So do I add it here at the end or the beginning? I have no clue. This is very cool though. It has a ready function. Let's paste it here. Let's and we'll see whether we are right. In the client.js, I'm supposed to add the socket on here. Oh, makes sense. So if I press Command Z, so instead of user count, I'm supposed to write this. Okay, gotcha. I got you. Okay, pretty cool. So I think we are done. If I ask it to run the test, it will pass. Let's ask it to stop and then run again. Pretty cool. That message, that was message. Okay, this is listening on port 3000, and this has also appeared. So if I, let's try first ABCD HA enter. ABCD attempted to log in. Interesting. Let's create one then. ABCD HA haha. So ABN haha. If I register, what does it say? It keeps me there. Okay, no problem. Let's also do it here then. Login with ABCD HA login. It will take me to this. I know, it's okay. It will say welcome, but I can't see the chat because this took me to the profile and not the chat. To go to the chat, I have to log in with GitHub. Yes, so Ubiquitous has joined the chat. One user's online. If I press log out, then I'll come here. But if I write a get message and I go to chat, it takes me to the home page. I know why. Anyway, if I run this test, I'll pass it because user and connected, these objects are emitted. Almost done. Only the last piece of the puzzle left. But we will only know our metal when we actually work on one of the projects. That is where I will know how much of this I was able to absorb and how much of this I'll probably need to refer to again. Probably 100% of it I'll need to refer to 100% of it, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so continuing, do we have any messages, by the way? Do you have any miss any message? Okay, we have Ayan Khan Pathan. Yes, hello Ayan Khan. Right, it's time you start allowing clients to send a chat message to the server to emit to all clients. In your client.js file, yeah, we are in the client.js file. you should see there is already a block of code handling when the message form is submitted. Yep, this is the one. The moment it wrote that, I understood what they're talking about. If a form is submitted, it's supposed to do this. This is not an if statement, but you get it. Yeah, handling, so it handles a submission. And you can see here, this is not this is never read, because it was just lying there until now. And you can also see it here, form submit function and the logic. This logic does what? It takes an element with the id m, and it takes its value and stores it in the message to send variable, and then I don't know what this does. It writes that there, but what is it supposed to do? Is it supposed to give it an empty value and then return false? I don't know. Prevent form submitting from refreshing page. Prevent form submit from refreshing page. Okay. We'll find out. Within the form submit code, you should emit an event. Oh, socket.emit. io.emit, I think. Yeah, sorry, io.emit. So what am I to emit? Emit an event after you define message to send. After you define message to send. So io.emit. But before you clear the text box. Oh, so this is what clears the text box. Okay, makes sense. For us to understand what they're talking about, I will go here. Right now this says one user's online. If I write this and press send, nothing will happen right now, but as soon as we work on this, something will happen. What that something is, we'll know. I think if I press this, a list item will appear that will print this message on the page, I think. Pretty cool. Now, because we are ultimately building a chat. Yeah. Let's read this. Let's continue. So before you clear the text box, so now I know that this clears the text box. Yeah, because this is two quotes. That means we're emptying this chat. So if I press send, it will say, oh, right now I don't know what is happening, but we'll get to it. Okay. Now on your server, let's read this. The event should be named chat message. So event will be called chat message. Chat message. And the data should just be message to send. Message to send. Thank you. Let's confirm socket. So it's not IO, it's socket.emit. My bad. This is what it should look like. I was almost there, but yeah, okay. So socket.emit and chat message. Now on your server, you should be listening to the socket for the event chat message on your server. So we go back here. I should be listening for it, listening to it. Yeah, listening to the socket for the event chat message. So just like with this, suppose where am I to listen? This is an HTTP listen thing. Maybe I'm supposed to listen in here. We'll know. We'll go one by one to find out. Yeah, let me resize this so that it looks okay. Right, on your server you should be listening to the socket for the event chat message with the data being named message. Will it be inside the connection or will it be outside? Once the event is received, you should emit the event chat message to all sockets using the io.emit. Yeah, sending a data object containing the username and message. Username and message. So socket io.emit. Will it be inside the connection? This is on, so it's, yeah. Nowhere else are we using anything of relevance. If you think about it, input output dot on connection socket. You increase the number of current users. You also do this. You also do that. Right. By the way, this is why I wasn't able to see it before. Users online. In client.js, you should now listen for event chat message, and when received, append a list item to messages with the username or colon in the message. At this point, the chat should be fully functional and sending messages across all clients. Yeah, I'll need some help. Ding ding ding. As always, I see. Okay. I've already taken care of client. It prints that, and it also prints a message, chat message. So this is correct. Yeah, I did not make any mistakes with client.js. I need to understand where and to put that. Okay, so I'm supposed to put it there. So just like io.on. Wait a minute. io.on. So after we're connected, I'm supposed to do this. Okay, makes sense. Doesn't make sense yet, but okay. So socket. So it's listening to what? Let's read this and try to figure out what. Listening to the socket for the event chat message. So on what chat comma space message. What argument do we pass with the data being named message? Once the event is received, I think I have to write a callback function inside this to confirm. Yep, that is correct. That is exactly how we do it. I'm supposed to do it. So once the event is received, move. So once the event is received, that means inside this it should emit the event chat message. So io.emit event. So it will emit this event called chat message. Wait, command C, copy, and also to all sockets using io.emit, sending a data object containing what? Containing username, easy to gather, and a message. What will the message be and what will the username be? The username will be this thing. Pretty cool. And the message will be what? To find that out, I think this will be the message to send. Is it defined? Is it even defined here? Will it know what this is, or will it print a string? Literally message, nothing else. Okay, I didn't know that. Fine. Let's ask it to format. Cool. The rest is supposed to be the same anyway. We are still not utilizing these two functions. Well, maybe we are. I think I am. We are. Unauthorized fail. Yeah, unauthorized success. This would either return false or return true for this anyway. Right. So I think I'm done. Let's find out if I refresh this. Wait a minute, I think I have to restart this project itself. Ding ding ding. 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 Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. This is listening on port 3000 and yet nothing. Okay, it took some time. Let's refresh here. Cool, I'm connected. I press hello. I press send. Wait, enter created a text box. Hello. If I press send, should I see a text item? A list item. I don't see a list item. Maybe if I resize this and then write something. Right, where will that message be sent? in the client.json. Successful connection to socket IO. A user has connected. This says Herschel has joined Ubiquitous has joined the chat, so I can see that. So that list item is appended, yes. But if I send these messages, where do they go? Oh, not you, sorry. Boilerplate from event chat message. Server should listen for, client should properly handle and display new data from event chat message. Let's find out what the problem is. If I go to client, I'll copy all of it and command Alt, command V and save. Okay. Yeah, this was 26 lines before and it was 22 lines before. Interesting. Okay. Save it. Yeah, 26 lines still. Okay. And in the server.js file, I'll copy all of it just in case if we are not able to pass all of it. This was 109 lines of code, now it's 102 lines of code. It means one line went away. Cancel this yet. Yeah, this is also happening, by the way, in the background. Yes, it says a user has connected. Ubiquitous has joined the chat. It did that twice. Press send here. I don't see anything. Do I see it here? What is going on? Any message? Where is this being sent? Should I not see it here? At this point, chat should be fully functional and sending messages across all clients. Okay. Where would I see those clients? In the console. I don't see it in the console. Wait. Would I see it here? I don't think so. These are app settings. I wouldn't see it here. Would I see it in the database? No. If I were using it, making any changes to the database, I would see it here. When I click on submit button, so when I log in, this is a submit button, by the way, not the send button. To find out socket.emit. So what I need to understand is what these clients are and where I can view that thing. This has joined the chat. Will it be in my database? I don't think so. By the way, if I run these tests, I will pass this, but a lot of things were not understood in this project. Even if I press send, I don't see it happening. What I can do is maybe I can visit some people's projects. Yeah. Replit. Not my code, maybe. Replit and boilerplate advanced node. I'm sure, that is boilerplate. I'm sure someone did it. These are my replits. Come on, move. No, I don't want to look at. Move them. If I hover over them, oh, come on. Yeah, okay. This is all Python. Is there a way to filter languages? By the way, how do I resize this? Spooky, huh? Now let's just go with dark. Yeah. Templates, code, people, community, exact match. Would you find an exact match? Yes. Someone called in Yogen. Let's run their code. Maybe I can understand how theirs works. Their code works. boilerplate for the free code camp. I think this is boiler. Never mind. Oh, advanced functions, templates, code. Will it look for code? I think. What if I Google this? I would like to see whether this is correct or not. This is by some guy called Landon. This is, they did this project 3 years ago. Send and display chat messages. Let's look at their okay. 2 users online. Almost the same. This guy is now working on something else. He's working on projects now, QA projects. Undefined has joined the chat. Did this guy try sending a message? It says hey and then he presses send, but he doesn't see it. Okay. I think, yeah, we're done then. This someone also put timestamps. Very cool. Okay. Let's Yes, I think I'm done then. Let's finish this. I'll revoke all user. I don't need to revoke them. Okay. Let's just get this over with. Yeah, we're done with this. Of course, I did not understand a lot of this. I'll probably need to refer to Google and freeCodeCamp a lot again, but let's see what happens. Okay. And we have this boilerplate code going for us, so we'll know if there are any problems there. Okay. So these are the quality assurance projects. So now we go to the projects section where I work on projects. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, now that you're well versed in both the front end and back end, it's time to apply all the skills and concepts you've learned up to this point. You'll build 5 different web applications and write tests for each one to make sure they're working and can handle different edge cases. Also, we'll build them and test them. That is so cool. After completing these quality assurance projects, you'll have 5 more projects under your belt and a new certification to show off on your portfolio. 5 after this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, only 5 certification projects left after this. Wow, that is pretty cool. Almost done, man. I think it will be done in a few weeks probably then. Pretty cool. In this case, I will stop this. I'll keep this open just in case, but we'll see. Now, I like to run my projects locally, but if I need to run Advanced Node and Express on the internet, I'll probably need one of these. So I'll keep using Replit for my projects now. Okay. So I think, what time is it? It's already what, an hour and a half or something. Pretty much so. Yeah, no problem. Let's get started. I'll take a short break. When I come back, I will continue with more projects. I can see we have a few viewers. Thank you for watching. I'll wait for a few minutes and then I'll start again. Thank you. You know what I'll do is I'll mute the mute the video. You guys can listen to the music and you can watch me set everything up. And once I'm set everything up, we can get started instead of taking a short break. Suppose it didn't take much time. Oh, I have messages from Tanuj Kumar. Oh, they retracted. From my Tech Media. Hello, Tech Media. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining this live video. Appreciate it. Enjoy the live. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see here, 1 kilogram converts to this point this many pounds. So I have to write a lot of logic in here. Basically, what this is doing is, if I press 2, what will it do? It says invalid unit because we have to mention a unit. Pretty cool. So a lot of if statements will go behind this, and this should return. For example, if I write 3 kg and I press convert, it says 3 kilograms converts to pounds. So I have to find out what units I am supposed to take. I mean, take and respond with. Okay, so this says init number 3.1. Init number, so this is 3, so this is 3 kg. Init unit is kg because we mentioned the unit. Return number is 6.61387 pounds. So it returns an object. Yeah. Okay, so this will be, oh yeah, I don't think we're going to use any MongoDB in here for now. This will all be done with pure math, and all of this will be done in this code thing anyway. So let's open one of the server.js files as a separate, come on, move, no, not that way. How do I, yeah, that way. Okay, that's better. Yes, that's the way. Okay. By the way, if I run this right now, what happens? It will first install everything. Yeah, let's let it install. So if I write 3 kilometers, what will it print? 3 kilometers converts to this many miles, and then it prints this return unit mi. String 3 kilometers converts to, so it prints whatever the message is in this object 2 as a key value pair. Yeah. Okay. Init number, what if I write 355 kilometers? Okay, if I write kilometer 355, will it understand invalid number and unit? So regular expressions are at use here. It will say invalid if I put characters first. There are a few errors. Maybe I should press this first, done first, then the console will start running. This not, okay, this didn't work. Did this not work or what? Yeah, let's wait for it to work. Even if I write 355, it will still say invalid unit. That was different. We have invalid unit and invalid number and unit, and probably the user stories will tell me. Yeah, write the following tests. Oh, acha, wait a minute. How much am I supposed to do? If I write 3 kg here, does it print the object already? No, okay, so we have to write that. We still have to write that down. Okay. Right. Let's open this here. By the way, I'll keep this code just in case if we need it. If I write 3 kg, if I press convert, text doesn't appear. Okay, so we still have to figure that out. Let's go one by one. So I have used start a project to complete your project. Yes. If you use replit, yeah, I've done all of this. We have this running. You can see here, this is the index of the server.js file. Right. When you're done, yeah, we know what to do with that. Anyway, okay. Complete the necessary conversion logic in controllers/convert handler.js. Okay, let's go to that. So in controllers, where is controllers? Convert handler.js. Do I see controllers? Yes, that's where it is. Convert handler.js. Okay, complete the necessary conversion logic. Oh, so okay, first we have to finish the conversion logic. It's probably causing a few problems. Let's stop this program for now. Resize this. Okay, convert handler. So get number, function input result get unit, get return unit, spell out unit, gallon to liters, pounds to kg, miles to kilometers. So three units. Okay, are passed. Function is called convert handler. Then we also have to finish the roots in the roots API.js. Okay, let's see. So we have let result this variable is called get number, then get unit, but we are not passing any arguments. Are you an instance? Let's try to understand what this is doing. Get number, get unit, and then get string, module.exports, convert handler. This is just to call it. Think this is a function. Wait, no, this is not a function. You can see it's not camel case. This is a constructor. Yeah, this constructor function may be converted to a class declaration. Yeah. I think this function is called here. Constructor is called here. Root. This doesn't hold that. Need to understand how this works, what arguments it's passed. Where is this new constructor initialized? To find that out, maybe I can open roots, convert handler, that's the one. Convert handler, yeah, this is called here. Constant convert handler is required, and then it's instantiated here. So if it's get number, it's instantiated. So we haven't finished this yet. Let's try and understand what this is doing. Okay, so this is one of the methods, 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 this is also one of the methods. Yeah, it's very difficult. I find it difficult now that I don't have any clues helping me out. Okay, that's the challenge. Get number. What do you mean get number? Is it a regular expression? This not convert. So this is a constructor. So I think if I write convert handler dot get number and then I pass it an argument. Okay, now I'm starting to get it. I am supposed to extract the number from this string that we received. Okay, now I'll get it a little bit. Which will be the input. Okay, so let result be anyway. So let's think. I'm supposed to filter it out. This is a string. How do I extract data from a string? Extract a number from a string. With regular expressions, yes, but how? I can use it, but how do I remove? Let's find out. Filter numbers from string JS. How can I extract a number from a string in JavaScript? Okay, I have a string in JavaScript. I just want the two from it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Replace. If I replace non-numbers with a string, might work. This literally says beginning with a D. So this is non-digits. Yeah, non-digits instead of non. Replace all non-digits with nothing. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's get back here. So result equals what? Input dot replace. Wait a minute. Yeah. I also need to test all of this. Where will I find it? Let's copy it and open. Whoa, curious and driven work with us. Replayed. Wow. That is fun. That is so cool. They printed this message here. Wow. I would like to look into this. I'll look into that later. That was fun. Now I'll print this message to see whether what I'm working on is correct or not. I'll write 34 kg. Replace didn't work. Am I supposed to use a callback function instead? Let's go here. This says replace and then that. Replace all non-digits with nothing. In the general case, the number equals foo bar 5 not match 0. Here's a bonus regex generator. Go away. Necessary cookies only. Where did that go? Oh, it's here. Right. So this didn't. There is no response. I usually see a response here. Replace method in JavaScript, please. What do you say? Text equals visit Microsoft. Text dot replace Microsoft with W3 schools. That's how you do it. Right. I can also write text dot replace blue G. Replace method searches a string for a value or a regular expression. You look for blue word globally. Text dot replace. That's what I did here. So yeah. This is a string. This string dot replace this with a digit. If I press enter, oh, I had to press enter. Okay. It still prints 34 kg. Huh. So that didn't replace it. Search value. This is the search value. /d in JavaScript is equivalent to 0 to 9. So capital D is equivalent to non-digits. Regex, where is W3 schools? Yeah. Capital D meta characters matches non-digit characters. So can't get. No, it's here. Sorry. Replace any non-digit characters with. So literally replace them, remove them. It didn't. Why didn't you? What if I make it lowercase d? Okay, that worked. It was successfully able to remove. So that means non-digit characters are A, B, C, D. How? Let's read this. It says give 100%. If I write pattern is this, text dot match pattern. What am I to print? Inner HTML equals result. Text dot match. Yeah, instead of replacing, then I can use match instead. Then capital D would print this. Lowercase d would print what? Okay. Fine, I'll use match instead then. The same function, but instead of replacing, we use match. Now we get an array. Wow, we get an array as a result. Yeah, because match is probably for an array, maybe. Oh, that is more complicated. Why can't I use replace? Any non-digits? That works. Okay, let's copy this. not all of it, only this much. Copy, go away, thank you. Yeah. Now result will be printed as this. Very good. So I think I should pass this much, one conversion logic, so it gets the number, any number. But we need it in a sequence. What I'm saying is, if I were to write 34k for G, 34k 5G, this would print 35, which is something we don't want. I want it in a sequence. That's why we had that. Okay. That's why this keyword was used before. If I press okay, this would print 35 kg, because this now looks for the beginning of what if I add the dollar sign here? Then it would print 3k5. That is not a string. Am I supposed to worry about this right now? I don't know whether I am. Should correctly write the following tests and unit tests. वो तो उस पे जाएंगे, एक एक करके जाएंगे. Let's think. What's the logic behind this again? If I write 3 kg, first of all the format is to be a number however many digits followed by unit. Okay, so that means we are to match a number at the beginning, a digit if you will. So a digit that goes on for however long globally, not globally. You stop at the first instance of it. So if I remove the global flag and this, then press enter, so you know, wait a minute, if I remove the dollar sign, yeah, if I do this, then it still prints, oh yeah, the dollar sign shouldn't be here. Now it replaced the number 3 at the beginning. Very good. Now I wanted to do the opposite of this. 35k. In this case, of course this is invalid, 3k5. This string itself is invalid, but I don't know whether we are supposed to check whether a number is invalid or not. Here at least. If I press 35 grams, it would work. If I press 3 gram, this, it would only print 35. If I were to press A here, then it would stop at A35. Because it has not been told to not look for digits in the beginning. I don't know how much of this is to be applied here. If we are only supposed to replace all non-digits, we can do it. I can do it. Let's think. Only keep the digits that are together, but in that case I would need match. So we have a string, we say 1 2 3 kg 1 1 1. Okay, I only want 1 2 3. By the way, this is invalid, so let's take a valid example. I have 1 2 3 kg. I only want kg. 1 2 3. If I write this, it would print 1 2 3. Easy to wait. Sorry, 1 2 3 kg. It would gladly print 1 2 3 as a string and replace non-digit characters. Yeah. So this works. I don't know whether we are supposed to go further and check for that too. This works without the global flag or with the global flag. Yeah. Convert should correctly read a whole number input. Convert handler, which is this, in unit test. So when the test runs, it should convert it correctly. So in this case, I have to assume that we are going to get it in the format like this: 1 to 3 kg or 1 to 3 miles or liters or whatever, or mls, whatever, ml or pound, lbs, whatever, and only then do we get the number. Then it would work, right? Yeah. 1 2 3, if I write mi miles, 123 miles, it would still print 123 because it's only removing excess non-digit characters. Okay. And it's not global, by the way. Next is to get unit. So, do we have any messages? Okay. Oh, Tech Media also retracted their message. Thank you. And they left, but no problem. Anyway, what does that say? Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, thank you though. Let's continue with this. Get unit. To get the unit, basically we have to turn this around. I will copy these and I'll overwrite this. Instead of non-digit characters, wait a minute, this should be non-digit characters. This plus, the plus sign should be there. This will be digit characters, so this would replace digit characters. Get return unit. So now that's going to be tricky. This takes non-characters, this takes characters. Get return unit. I need to understand how this will be passed. But we haven't written that. This isn't written yet. So initial number 3. We have to also look for dots. Right. If I call this here 12.3 miles or 12.3. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, so it considers that as a number. Okay, so init number, yes. Init unit, yes, taken care of. Return number is 4 point this. So after conversion, let's see how I do that. This dot get return unit. Return unit is, wait a minute, what? Get unit, get return unit, spell out unit. That's not return number. Return number isn't in here. Init unit. If I get miles, we convert into kilometers. Fine. This will be an if statement. If I think I'll use case match. JS please. Sorry, case switch, my bad. Switch case. Switch expression, I'll also close these tabs. Right. Switch. Paste. What was the format again? Switch expression and then curly brace. Case of oranges, case of mangoes, case of papayas, and you do all of this. Okay. Case of kilometer, init unit. Then what? Oh, by the way, I should have kept let result. Let result equals kilometer becomes miles, miles becomes kilometers. Gallon becomes liters, liters becomes gallons. Case of mangoes, then you do this. Case of papayas, then you do this. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need that. Pounds to kgs. This is capital kg, km. To find that out, it's all lowercase in it. Okay. 3.5 ml. Does it take milliliters? This is my code, my bad. 3.5 ml. Invalid number, so it does not take 3.5 pounds. Okay, so it does take that. So we have pounds. What was it? Gallon to liter. Pounds to kg. Kg is lowercase. Kg to pounds. lbs. Miles to kilometers done. Gallon to liter. 3.5 gal, gal. Gallons converts to this many liters, lowercase capital L. Return unit is capital L. Okay, good to know. What was it for kg again? Wait, 3.5 capital L unit. Very good, that is correct. Kg, is it capital K and small case g? That is also to be accepted. Can I use or here? I don't know. Okay, this switch case became more and more interesting. Means I have to make this to lowercase. Switch to low. Yeah. Now it will all of this will work. Init unit dot to lowercase. Then you do this, that. Okay. Only liter is supposed to be in uppercase. Miles will be lowercase mi. Kilometers will be lowercase km. Kg will be lowercase and lbs. Yeah. Okay. Gallon liter and liter gallon. Gal and capital L. Let's confirm. Gal, if I write gal here, this returns a capital L, return unit. Get return unit does this. Let's confirm get number. So if I write here 3.5 gal, so get number would get us the init number, I suppose 3.5. If I pass this, it would return non-digit. It would replace non-digit characters with this. Then we have gal, which would get the unit. Cool. Return number. This doesn't include return number yet. I don't know yet why. I don't know if I'm supposed to add it or not. Yeah. Okay. I think this covers all of them. Kilometer, mile, kilometer, pound, kg to pounds, gallons to liters, liters to gallons. According to this is what I'm using. Okay. If I go here again, complete the necessary conversion logic in convert handler, complete the necessary routes. By the way, read a whole number, read a decimal number input. You can provide your own project, not the example URL. You can get API converted the single parameter contained. You can convert gal to capital L and vice versa. Nice. Pounds to kg and vice versa. mi to km. So gal, pound, mi, km. Yeah, cool. So all three are covered. That's it. Okay, so these are the only 3 units. Very cool. Okay, next. So this is taken care of. Let's see. Let result be this. If init unit, if lowercase init unit is km mi, then you do this. This won't be capital L anymore. If case is capital L, wait, if we only have capital L, then I don't need to, yeah, actually we do. Even if I write capital K and capital M, this would still work. This should still work. The only way to ensure that is to cap. If I write km 3.5 km, this still works, and it also takes init unit as km and return unit as mi, lowercase. So that's why I'm using 2 lowercase here to take care of that. This should be lowercase L. Result can be uppercase, I don't mind. Result will be uppercase for this case anyway. Okay, so switch taken care of. Yeah, I copied all of that. Let's run it in our console. Paste all of this, but if I change this to, let's say, 35 km, oh, it will only get the unit. If I write capital KM, what will it print? It should print lowercase mi. It says okay. 2 lowercase is not a function. 2 lowercase JavaScript, please. String to lowercase. This is text to lowercase. I did exactly that. I passed a string to lowercase. To lowercase, yeah, text. Converts a string to lowercase letters. That's exactly what I asked it to do. Okay. JS compiler online, please. Is the same as my console. Literally the same as my console. Oh, right. This won't work yet. There is an error because init unit is not defined. I know. But move that. Okay. Let init unit be a string that says capital K, capital lowercase g, capital K, capital G. This should output return. This is error. To lowercase is not a function. Okay. This is lowercase c. Now it didn't print anything. Interesting. Because we haven't written anything. Return result. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of things. Okay. No, save, run this now. This is still not a function, my bad. Let's put all of this in a function. Function abcd. I'll call abcd here. Now it should work. This doesn't return anything. Why? Init unit to lowercase switch. It defines result here and then returns the result here. So the way I've written this isn't correct. Maybe to find that out, go here and do it here. It says undefined for now, but I did it. ABCD, call this. It prints gal, so it. Okay, finally. So it converted kg to gallon. Kg should return to pounds, but it didn't do that. suppose because we didn't ask it to break after every step. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Break. If it's true, then break there right away, please. Makes sense. Break. Yep, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yep. Now in here it should work. It would print. It doesn't. Okay, fine. This still doesn't print, but doesn't mean it won't print here. Let's define it here. It will first print undefined, but if I call this now, we would get LBS for kg pounds. Cool. So you've taken care of. No. Fine. I'll define it again in here. Bye. So whatever the init unit is, you convert it to lowercase, you break it. How many one? 5 more. And one more, please. Break. And save this. Done. I think this is working now. Yeah, if you get a kilometer, you stop at kilometer, mile, kilometer, or pound, kg, or kg pounds, or gallon to liter to gallon. Okay, nice, nicely done. Right, next. Do any of these, if unit of measurement is invalid, return will be invalid unit. How much of this works still? I don't think any of this works yet. If I run this and put this URL, wait, I don't know how many tests I will pass right now except for this one. Have you started? Okay, it has. Submit. Yeah, I will fill all, if not most tests. You can convert to gal with liter. So yeah, I only passed the first two. So get request is still working. Split the input by looking for index of the file. Okay, आराम से एक एक करके जाएंगे. Anyway, we are still yet to finish all of this. So let's go one by one step at a time. Okay. Now we have to spell it out. This dot spell out unit. What is that? This was get return unit, which is return unit was whatever that is. This does not tell us the return number. I don't know if I'm supposed to add it, create it. Spell out unit. Where does it say that? This is string. String would be in here. Did they make a mistake here? Is this supposed to be get a return number instead? This says spell out unit. What does spell out unit mean? Oh. Is it supposed to return both spelled out units? For it km, is it supposed to print only kilometers or only miles? Ouch. Let's see. Input. I guess this would be the input. Get number, get unit. We then get return unit. Cool. We have the get return unit. Spell out unit. So maybe if it's kilometer, you're supposed to print kilometers. If I write km only, would it work? Yes, it works. also have to take care of that. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll get on this project again in some time. Let me take a short break. Maybe I need a new perspective, a fresh perspective to cover all the bases, so that we don't have to come back to this again and again. Well, probably need to come back to it again and again, but we'll get there. For now, I'm going to end this live video, and I'll see you guys again in the next live. Thank you. Ciao.